How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here, and we're reacting to another episode of the Vampire Diaries. It's episode 16 of Season 7, and we've jumped into the future. The future is now the present day, so yeah, it will be pretty exciting to see how things pan out for the duration of these next several episodes. And something that I have realized is that I'm going to be finishing the Vampire Diaries a lot sooner than I expected, because I got the heads up. Not just that, though, but I got the heads up in regards to the fact that before I watch the original Season 4, I need to complete all the episodes of the Vampire Diaries Season 8. So that's going to be, I made some kind of speculation on how things would line up on the originals, and I think that's been put to bed, just because I got a bit of clarity in terms of, you know, what my watch order should be for the Vampire Diaries. So I do feel like, I thought I made a miscalculation when long ago in this season I said I think I might finish the Vampire Diaries this year. I thought I made a miscalculation, but I don't think I've made a miscalculation. So yeah, but that's the way things are looking in terms of the watch orders. So yeah, but also I know that I'll be doing, I guess, back-to-back episodes in terms of for this season. I think 19, 20 or something along those lines. It's only a couple of weeks away until there are a couple of episodes that I will be reacting to back-to-back in terms of my watch order for the Vampire Diaries. So yeah, but everything is all figured out. So yeah, I just didn't think that I'd had to watch Season 8 of the Vampire Diaries, and then I can go about my business with Season 4, and then I guess Season 5 of the originals. So, yeah, but, like I said, it should be very interesting to see where things are gonna go for the remainder of this season, especially because of the fact that these flash forwards that we've been teased about have been, they've been teased about throughout Season 7, and now it's something to fully focus on. The past is behind us, so yeah, it will be very interesting to see where things will go for the remainder of the season. So with that said, let's get into this episode of the Vampire Diaries. It's episode 16 of Season 7. Let's go.
Brother. Of course I might pass out anyway. Come on.
Phone's in my pocket. Valerie can do the spell.
Shit, really?
Hallelujah, he's seen the light.
Yo, Stefan.
Vervain's not gonna hurt me now.
This is my inconvenience. Ooh. Oh! Oh! And so we run again. Oh boy. Well, he still gave Stefan a head start. Oh, cuddled up, just like, you know, Delana, right?
Your newfound mortality doesn't trouble you?
No, actually, funny thing is, it makes me feel human again.
I was gonna say, like,
Ben?
if she dies, you die.
Right now.
She's gotta die at some point,
You
so...
have no
Do anything, it's just name your price.
The price is a name, actually.
Oh, shit.
Lorenzo St. John.
Yeah.
And so,
Where is
why
he?
do you want him?
So I can kill him myself.
Good luck with that.
You seem quite yourself. What happened? They gave me pills
Oh my god.
made from Rainer's blood.
Oh my god.
Poisonous to witches.
Bring Enzo back to me alive, and I'll give you everything I have to heal her.
Has decided that I'm the one who let Rainer escape, which of course is untrue. But what I've yet to understand is, why did you release Rainer Cruz?
Oh. And putting the blame on Enzo as well.
A transfer spell. Does that make
Very
sense?
behavior.
I'm sure you already figured out that when you take Stefan's scar, you'll be giving up your future with Elena.
Oh, yeah, about that. Damon?
Move. Nice.
Okay.
Is he suddenly... Yeah, look at that face of realization. It's like... Oh, fuck.
I understand. I also understood what you were saying over there.
Hello?
I think I know how to help.
Eavesdropping, but okay.
See, now I'm confused. I thought you were trying to give me a pass.
I was. In my own way. This is going to sound strange, but you grew on me while I was trapped in the armory.
Aww. Well, let's resolve this. You don't have to... Like, you don't have to kill him!
I could see where you were, what you were doing.
Are you jealous of
The
Val?
world with Valerie.
Be honest.
I always know what my targets are up to. That mark on your
creepy.
chest. Really?
Yeah, GTA! At least that's where I thought it was going to go in terms of, yeah.
Hostage broadcast. But I did grow curious when the police failed to respond. And I discovered that you convinced them the whole thing was a hoax.
Oh.
Now, why would you do that?
Jesus, Matt.
Huh.
Not
Yeah, I reckon
really
you wouldn't talk.
bold of you.
Even if I... Fast-acting stuff, isn't it? This dose will keep you quiet for an hour or so.
Shit. Yeah, he was getting out of Dodge.
Your capture!
Who promised you?
Alex, she said you released Raina.
Incorrect. I guess she only told you that to motivate.
My
Yeah.
only motivation is Mary Louise.
And that's
She's
what
all
she...
this one. No, not that.
And that's what Alex is going to use.
What's the matter?
I'm plagued with a responsibility. That doesn't mean I like it. I actually think you're an okay person.
What? Don't chase him!
Despite what Matt thinks.
Do you have a time limit? No!
Yeah.
The armory uses an airfield near Dallas. I'll text you and Stefan the coordinates for the hostage exchange.
I'm loving your James Bond vibe.
Somehow I didn't miss you at all.
Oy. That's sad.
Had to get you healthy so we can do the transfer spell.
Yeah, about that.
Oh, Damon. Damon.
Woman, that's what we're here for, right?
Right.
Here's a theory. You two can be together.
Lovely stars.
Far-fetched, I know.
The bigger, this closer to the equator.
Look at them stargazing. There you go. See, for some reason, I do dig these two a bit more than Steroline. I know, very controversial. But given their hurt in the past, in 1863 or whatever, and I don't know, they just work well in the present. There's just something that screams to me that, okay, this works so well. So well.
You said you'd help Mary Louise.
I said I'd give you everything I know about the pills.
So you were
Here's
being
what I know.
vague.
We tried to create the antidote, and we failed.
You were being vague.
Meanwhile,
Are you
Mary
shitting
Louise
me?
will be dead within the week. Oh, but why did you steal so many pills? Who could you have been giving them to?
I haven't stolen anything.
Oh no.
Right?
Oh
Seems
no.
to me you've just lost track of your possessions.
Lied to him.
I never lied to him.
She didn't tell him the truth.
You didn't. Yeah, you didn't disclose the
Because
truth.
you didn't want to get rid of that scar. Because without his scar to keep him running, he could have gone back to Caroline. How insecure could you possibly
I mean, that is a
be?
bit.
All right, I lied.
That is a bit
But I wasn't
shitty.
protecting myself.
You think I'm a piece of crap? And by the way, I was. Before. And then I met a girl, and she made me good. And that's why I need Elena in my life. And when I get her back in my life, I will be there for Stefan.
The only person.
So
who
you
ever
need
needed
Elena.
was by his
You
side
need to
all
rely on
along. You
Elena to be
abandoned him.
good.
How? Stefan.
Shit! Oh shit!
Victoria, I'll figure this out. We need to draw Raina away from Stefan. Do the spell now.
No, you have to pull over.
We don't have time to pull over. Just give me the scar now.
Shit. But is it going to be too late? That's a problem, because Raina's there.
There is no antidote, Alex told me.
Well, I don't care what she says. We'll find a way together.
No, we will not.
You're driving. I've got even less time left on Earth than I thought.
Oh, shut up.
Wow.
Come on.
Wow. That's wild.
I felt what it did to you. I felt your scar reopen.
Well, surely you should sympathize a little bit
Smart play
more.
would have been better.
Damon, wake the hell up!
You slowed yourself down, getting your albatross out of storage.
Is saving grace, I guess.
Open up.
Its voices in my head all the time. You have no idea.
All right, Randy
how loud
Orton.
It is. It wants to liberate you, Stefan. It is still trying to show you the only way
I mean,
for you to be
that's
free
what
is to
it
let
kept saying to
go.
Damon as well.
There's no scar to transfer.
What do you mean there's no scar?
Shit! Well, it took 3 years, but you did it. You finally got Stefan. Now, we have this kerfuffle. How do we get Stefan back here?
Just like I promised you.
There we are. It's a shame that these two didn't get to spend so much more time together. It's
Right.
Penny's
No,
just a
we'll do
device
that.
that sets up for
First thing
Matt's
we'll do is
heartbreak.
give her a decent-
Well, now that she's took... That wasn't really wise there, right? I mean, she's gonna chase and whatever, but... Still wasn't wise to, throw the sword there so they could just dart off.
I take back all my insults about your driving.
She'll follow us.
Of course she will. We have her sword.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, shit.
Stop it. It's too strong. He won't be able to.
I will not let her put you in this hellstone.
Shit. Oh, shit.
You will die.
I'm already dead.
I mean, I was gonna say she's already dying and she's...
This is all on me.
Gross heels and feels.
Oh, shit.
Everything will be okay, Stan. I'll get this done and we'll make this right.
Oh, steepy mountain.
Well... Shit! These two! Holy shit! Yeah, no, what now? What now, Raina?
I promise you.
So, how are we getting Stefan back? How in the hell, Stone, are we getting him back? That's the kerfuffle. Yeah, but because it seems like that they with Mary Louise, with Nora, they made that sacrifice. They destroyed it, plain and simple. Now it's going to be an interesting predicament to see what's going to happen, but yeah. So yeah, I mean. It did have to happen, I guess, didn't it? This sacrifice. So yeah. I mean, Mary Lou and Nora were a bit iffy at certain points, especially with the whole Julian thing and Mary Lou siding with him, for example. So yeah, but I mean. At least they made a sacrificial call. Now, the problem is, I was thinking that Stefan would, you know, the stone break, or the sword break, should I say, and Stefan's soul comes back to his body. So, if anything, every soul in that stone would return to their bodies or something along those lines. I'm just thinking back to Joe when she was inhabited, of course. So yeah. And yeah, I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen in terms of how do we have Stefan come back to his body. So yeah. The way I'll take this episode is I feel like it's almost like a soft reboot in a sense, because even the idea at the beginning of the season that we'd be, jumping 3 years into the future because there's no timey-wimey bullshit to resolve this. I mean, it was just weird, like, especially with all of these random connections. I mean, especially with Bonnie and Enzo, for example, because I was like a bit weirded out, and then you got Caroline and Alaric. There's no Steroline. So, I mean, all of these, like, different connections and all of that was throwing me into a bit of a loop already because of the fact that how did this happen and all that shit. And now we are focusing. Well, what's funny is, and I really feel like it should have been a choice to leave the past into the past, if that makes sense. You can look forward to the future. The past is behind us. I felt like that should have been the case. And any kind of Valerie, because we know that Valerie and Stefan are together anyway. So, I mean, I would have opted for them two being together. In this episode, in terms of the flashbacks, I would have opted for that to be a flash forward. So yeah, not everything needed to be like 3 years from now. So it could have been a year from now. I mean, I feel like it would have been very interesting if the flash forwards were like, whilst still teasing for the 3 years from now segment, to be, the present day at some point. I would have done more in terms of, I don't know, maybe showcasing Penny's death, for example, because Matt is very, very pissed. He blames Stefan. We don't know why. So, yeah. But it didn't necessarily have to be 3 years from now. Like I said, I felt like they had a lot of opportunity to potentially play around with things in terms of 2 years from now, 1 year from now. We know that Damon's in the coffin and has been for the past 3 years. We know that Valerie and Stefan are together. We kind of got the idea in the terms of the flashbacks that, or the flash forwards, that, Matt and Penny were not destined to grow old together. So it's not like, but even so, I mean, the flash forwards came with some very surprising revelations anyway, so yeah. But yeah, like I said, I feel like events should flow onwards and not look back in terms of, okay, well, we've jumped to the present day, so the new present day, should I say? So yeah, but yeah, it's it was very, very interesting. Like I said, I feel like with this episode, there are going to be a few things that do seem a little bit disjointed and a little bit eerie because, I mean, there's a lot can happen in 3 years. For example, it was 2022. A lot has happened since 2022, I would say. And yeah, a lot can happen in 3 years, so things are going to feel a little bit disjointed. So that's why I feel like the flashback or the flash forwards maybe should have been used in a bit more, a little bit more, I would say. But I mean, like I said, I feel like this is kind of like a little bit of a reboot. Well, I wouldn't say a reboot, but you kind of get the idea. Like some shows will incorporate a soft reboot, and that's what it kind of feels like with us jumping into the flash forwards. We know a little bit about certain interactions and certain bits and pieces, but there are some things about, Alex, for example, and what her main deal is, and yeah. Not just that though, but as I've mentioned, Stefan, his responsibility for what happened to Penny, all of these little bits and pieces, I'm assuming we'll find out. And I'm guessing that in terms of, if we had Stefan had a flashback in terms of him and Valerie rekindling their love, we'll probably get a flashback in terms of certain answers, in terms of what happened to Penny, in terms of what happened in terms of Stefan pissing off Matt and Alex, and just a lot of other things as well to factor. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen. But also we've got to juggle with the idea of how do we bring Stefan back, because of the fact that, as I said, I thought that when it came to the girls siphoning the magic, because that's it. It's like they absorbed a nuke, basically. Because that's what the heretics do. They absorb the magic. So essentially, with the sword, they basically absorbed a nuke, and you saw what happened. But I thought that what happened was, with the sword being, I guess, destroyed. I guess that was gonna release a whole proliferate of well, including Stefan, a lot of angry, penitent up vampires and all that shit. So yeah, but yeah, it will be very, very interesting to see how Stefan does come back, because yeah, we're at a bit of a limbo. I mean, Stefan was already at a bit of a limbo anyways, but it's kind of like that place is been destroyed in a sense. So it's like, in my mind, not that it's because Stefan's got to come back in some capacity, right? But it's kind of like his soul's been destroyed along with every other, soul in that bloody sword. So yeah, but there's got to be a way to bring him back. So yeah, I did very much find the whole situation with Raina and her kind of obsession, not just Valerie that is head over heels and obsessed with Stefan, but with Valerie, she also has Raina to contend with. So yeah, I guess we kind of got a little bit more of an idea of why Stefan couldn't transfer it to anyone else. I did have a little bit of an inkling in terms of okay, well, it's blood related, because I mean, otherwise we'd have one huge glaring problem. So yeah, but yeah, with Raina, she was talking about how she's grown a bit of a soft spot for Stefan, but she still had to do what she had to do. So yeah, it was just very, very yeah, it was just very, very interesting in terms of seeing the interactions there. It's a shame, though, she had to do what she had to do, because, yeah, I mean, there could be a ship. You can have Discount Elena if you want. But there's a whole kind of kerfuffle there, because obviously Stefan's with Valerie at the minute, but even if you removed Valerie from the equation, Sterilite could have been a thing if she gets rid of Alaric. So yeah, but I'm not gonna lie though, I don't know what makes it work so well. I don't know if it's the tragic backstory or the fact that something unfair happened and they I wouldn't say no kerfuffles, but no Julian kerfuffles. They can resume their love. But I do like them to a little bit better in a sense. I don't know. I mean, I do like Caroline and Stefan, don't get me wrong. But there's something about Valerie and Stefan that just, I don't know, hits the spot for some reason. So, yeah. So, yeah, but, yeah, it was just very, very interesting to see how things went by in terms of, yeah. how things went by with Raina finally catching to Stefan, really. So, but yeah, Damon, of course, had to be pushed so far before having to finally, I guess finally, I've forgotten the word now. I'll just say given. Finally given to having the mark transferred to him. So yeah. I mean, narcissistic is a word to describe him. He can be very selfish and all of that. So yeah. I don't know if Bonnie's going to come into clutch in terms of helping Stefan come back, but obviously things didn't go to plan because, of course, Damon was going to go through, like I said, the transfer was going to go through, but they were a little bit too late, so yeah. I didn't agree with Stefan saying that he can't exist in terms of, he can't be good on his own. I feel like he can be. In a sense, I like if you need a second person to make you on the positive spectrum of that moral compass, it does become a bit iffy, doesn't it? Because you should learn to be able to stand on your own 2 feet on your own. You shouldn't have someone hold your hand in terms of walking into the light, if anything. If you want to be good in terms of nature, it's got to come from your own heart, really. Not because you need some kind of third-party material. Like, I do get that, like, Elena has brought a little bit of light, but, like, when Damon did talk about that he needs Elena, like she made me good, I was just thinking that, well, yeah, she might have awoken something in you, but you don't need Elena right now to continue that good journey, for example. So you should really have a bit of evolution in terms of that own morality, really, because it's what Elena would want as well. But it's also like you don't need a hand to hold on to in terms of morality. So yeah. So yeah, but yeah, it was I felt like for some reason it was destined to fail, the whole transfer of the mark thing. So it did fail because Raina got to Stefan. So yeah, he was a little bit too late, but how do we deal with this whole situation? Is going to be very interesting. But yeah, it did suck for Mary Louise and Nora. I did feel so bad when it came to Alex being cryptic as shit, because that's it though. She didn't lay on the fact that there was initially no antidote. So when you're getting told, okay, well, I'll help Mary Lou, or I'll help ease her suffering or some shit, you're being cryptic. When you say, when she's being poisoned and all of that, and you hear the words, I'll help her, you automatically assume, okay, well, I'll help, that means you'll help fix her. Nope. So, it did suck for Mary Lou and Nora. I'm not too sad about their deaths and all of that. I mean, yeah, it did suck, but again, I think these characters have been a little bit polarizing in terms of, I don't know, their attitudes to each other at points. And then, Mary Lou, when she sided with Julian over Valerie. So, yeah, but, yeah, at least they did put the kick in the backside to Raiders. So, yeah, but it still did suck. So, yeah. But now I guess Valerie's the only one left, really, of the heretics. So, and again, I don't want her to die. I do like the idea of Stefan and Valerie. I low-key want them to be endgame, at the risk of pissing off Stereoline fans. I do low-key want them to. I don't know. they just make, they, for some reason, they just work. So, yeah. But, hey, that's just me, so, but yeah, very interesting, a little disjointed, I would say, but, it's going to be very interesting to see where things will go from here with Stefan. So, like I said, I feel like Bonnie might be the key, but we'll see what happens. I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!